Some history today. Back in 1925, there was a famous trial called the Scopes Trial in Dayton, Tennessee. It's better known as the Scopes Monkey Trial. This was a science teacher, John Scopes, who taught Darwin's theory of evolution in a Tennessee public school. And of course, a trial came up. He was tried by the state who had passed a law against this. And the two attorneys handling the trial were the famous orators and attorneys Williams, Jennings Bryant, and Clarence Darrow. Interestingly enough, my friend Bill Robinson grew up in this town, and his grandfather owned a drugstore called Robinson's Drugstore. Here's a picture of John Scopes later on, I believe in the 50s, visiting the store. And of course, if you grew up around that time, kids would congregate for sodas and milkshakes, etc., at the soda fountain at the drugstores. Of course, they were the best milkshakes ever made, if you remember, if you're old like me. Here's an item from the drugstore. One of the mixers that made those famous milkshakes, it's been in stores for many, many, many years, was in pretty sad condition. Bill brought this to me and asked me if I could restore it. And I thought, sure, interesting to have an item other than a tool to restore. This item was made out of porcelain, and of course the rest was chromed, and they don't make them like that anymore, heavy duty, and of course a mixer like that makes shakes like you'll never find today. Here it is after some loving care. Turned out quite nice, nice as new. I'm sure Bill's going to display it, and I'll be quite proud of it because he and his grandfather and father were all heavily involved with the Robinson's Drugstore. All I ask them to do is make me a shake out of the old-time ice cream and the way they used to do it with this mixer. That's all the payment I need. Thanks for listening.